Hello, all of my fabulous, beautiful people, and how are we all doing today? I hope you are all doing amazeballs. So today, I want to take a moment and talk about someone we've never discussed on this channel before, and Lord help me for making this video. But today, we are talking about BOOGIE2987654321, or Boogie or Francis, and no, not Oogie Boogie. Although the similarities are uncanny. Boogie was recently in a controversy involving a crypto scam, but I'm making this video because this is not the first time that he has been involved in something iffy. So we're going to be throwing spade at Boogie today, and hopefully he doesn't rage at me. Can't even play the thing! Without further ado, let's just roll that intro and get right into it. Stephen J. Williams, born July 24th in 1974, better known by his online alias BOOGIE2988 or just Boogie, is an American YouTuber best known for his video rants about video games and nerd culture as a character named Francis. He based the character on his early life experiences and has said that he wants viewers to hate the character for embodying gamer stereotypes. His videos range from absurd rants to serious discussions on daily life, such as the ethics of paid promotion on YouTube channels and his experiences with mental health. He also won the Trending Gamer Award at the Game Awards in 2016. If you still aren't familiar with the name and this face, you may remember him from this.
Kick my entire giant fat ass! You're the fat ass! No, you're the fat ass! You're the fat ass!
Or this.
Piece of shit!
Or even this.
Who drank my motherfucking Mountain Dew? You sons of bitches!
This? Wait, that's not him. All joking aside, if you do not know who Boogie is by now, you would most certainly remember him due to
a popular video game YouTuber in Fayetteville reportedly fired a gun after he says someone showed up at his house to harass him. Stephen Williams, who goes by Boogie2988 online, said someone traveled from out of state as part of a harassment came from a rival YouTuber.
The good news is that apparently on March 7th of 2022, Boogie stated that his case was settled on a deferred adjudication, but I cannot find an exact source for this, so hopefully that case has been settled and everything is okay. And Boogie learned a lesson. But now this man is in more trouble. He just cannot seem to stay out of the spotlight. On January 18th of 2021, he posted a video entitled, "I am finally rich, how crypto made me rich." And this was what he said.
You remember back in 2019 when I was completely out of my mind and talking openly on Twitter and elsewhere about just deleting myself at some point? I did something very stupid that I do not recommend anyone else ever do. But it worked. I basically took every dime I had in liquid funds and invested it in a huge gamble. And I did this at the advice of my friend Jesse Ridgway, McJuggernuggets, who guaranteed that money, saying that if the money disappeared, he would help take care of me and help me rebuild. Well, fortunately, the money didn't disappear. And my thought process at the time was, look, even if it does disappear, I can always just go ahead through with my stupid plans. And if I end up making a lot of money, then I can stick around to spend that money or leave it to somebody so that it could do some good, give some of it away, do cool stuff with it. First off, let me say that I'm not a financial advisor. I do not recommend that you do what I did. It was a very stupid, risky maneuver. But I invested pretty much everything I had into cryptocurrency. And I pulled it out a couple of times and I put it back in a couple of times. So I probably didn't do as well as I could have, but I invested all the way back here. And yeah, that's where we currently are with that market. So to say that I doubled my money is an understatement. In fact, I did more than that. And I'm not a millionaire or anything close to it. People have always grossly overestimated how much money I made from YouTube. People think I was making a killing from that. I never was, but I did make a good chunk of change. I made you guys a promise a long time ago when I started on Twitch television and started memberships and subscriptions and donations that I would take all of that money that you gave me and set it aside. And that's where it's set for the longest time, in PayPal. And yes, when I got divorced, I split that money down the middle, but the vast majority of that money sat there safely until I gambled it on crypto. And I want to point out, this is not me bragging. This is not me saying I'm going to flex my wealth or anything is going to change. I'm going to continue to live the life that I live right now, and I have enough money to do that, even if I quit YouTube, even if I quit streaming, even if I gave up on this entirely for the next 5, maybe 10 years. And that's if I don't take the money and invest it in something that will make me money, which I am most certainly going to do. So I don't want you stressed about me. I don't want you worrying about me. If I walk away from YouTube tomorrow, know that I will be just fine.
However, on October 5th of this year, 2022, for those watching in the future, Boogie uploaded a video to his channel called I Need Your Help. In this video, he says he lost all that fabulous crypto coin that had made him oh so rich. I'm rich, bitch! This is what he said.
Well, this is a video I've dreaded making, but it's time, so I'm asking for your help as we head into the holiday season. Not happy about it, but here we are.
Can't even play the fucking game!
So I'm trying to dig my way out of the hole that I currently find myself in.
Oh, you Mountain Dew drinking bitch!
I'm finally in a position where I have to get back to work. And I'm not making any excuses here. You know I spent a tremendous amount of money on dumb things.
I gambled it on crypto.
But the biggest issue is that I had a nice big nest egg. I took some financial advice from a friend, and I'm not pointing fingers necessarily.
Mountain Dew drinking bitch!
I took the advice, but I put my money in the crypto market in the wrong section, and I pretty much lost most of everything. That sucks. That really sucks. It is what it is, though. I mean, like, I've come to terms with it, but I need to get back to work. I have some savings, but they're going quickly. And if I don't start live streaming and making content and getting ad revenue and stuff again, I'm going to lose everything. And I definitely do not want to do that. So that's why I'm asking for your help today.
Kick my entire giant fat ass!
I've never really pressed my Patreon or press channel memberships, but I kind of have to now. It's a scary position to be in. It just kind of puts me in a bad position. It puts me in the position of making this video. So what do you get for your money? Here's what I'm going to try to do. I can't promise any weight loss stuff because you guys know. You guys know. That's not a thing I know that I can do for you.
Mountain Dew drinking bitch!
But I can promise you Francis videos throughout the holidays. I can promise you quality t-shirts, quality sponsorships. I can offer you rambling videos. I can offer you private videos in the membership section and interaction there. I can offer you whatever you want. I literally, tell me what you guys want in the comment section. I will work on it. I will do it. I'll try to make it happen.
Uh-oh. Stinky poo.
I'm not wanting just free money for no reason. You tell me what you want me to do, and I'll try to make it do.
And I'll try to make it do.
And I'll try to make it do. I'll try to make it happen. I love you very much, and I'll speak with you again soon.
Kick my entire giant fat ass!
Wow, that was an uncomfortable video to make. That was uncomfortable to watch.
Uh-oh. Stinky.
A lot of people have wondered if Boogie was doing a stunt in order to bring more views to his channel. Some were wondering how this small amount would be able to sustain him going forward if he lost all of his life savings. I would have to agree. That seems off. But We do know that a friend asked him to invest in crypto, so needless to say, this does sound like a scam. Not so much Boogie asking for help maybe, but the crypto platform he was a part of. I do believe he did invest a lot, if not all, of his savings into this cryptocurrency and lost it all. I've spoken out a lot about crypto being a scam. Please go check out those videos for more information about cryptocurrency scams and why I do not recommend investing in cryptocurrency at all. But today, we need to discuss the fact that this is not the first time Boogie has found himself in some financial issues or doing controversial sponsorships. In October of 2018, Boogie faced scrutiny due to his relationship with the controversial counseling service BetterHelp. He and other YouTubers sponsored by the service were accused of profiting from mental illness. This led Boogie to publicly terminate his partnership with the company. Later that month, he was removed from a Dungeons & Dragons charity event due to concerns from LGBTQ activists. In April of 2019, Boogie admitted to potentially committing tax fraud. He stated that he purchases Magic the Gathering cards for his channel, writes them off as a business expense, and then resells them without claiming the income on his taxes. The IRS states that income above $400 from self-employment must be reported. On June 27th of 2019, Boogie announced on Twitter that he had purchased a new Tesla automobile. Following his announcement, he held a live stream in early July in which he sarcastically asked for money to help pay for the new car. This upset some of his viewers who took his comments very seriously. Boogie subsequently received harsh criticism for this live stream, prompting him to clarify that he did not actually purchase the car, but rather only put a down payment on it, and that he had canceled the order as a result of the backlash against him, among other things. In August of 2020, Boogie announced on Twitter that he was teaming up with Palangi Studios co-founders Matt Murphy and Joe Bouyejalon, definitely butchered that one, for an upcoming project. After no other details were announced regarding this project, Boogie tweeted about two guys who tried to hustle him into receiving a PlayStation 5. Oh no! Before the release date was verified by Sony. There was significant backlash from the studio's community who felt that Boogie was blatantly insinuating the co-founders had been behind the scheme. Boogie eventually ended up removing the tweet, and he apologized for the situation during a live stream, later blaming a recent panic attack for the accusations. So, as you can see, he has a history of not being careful with his money and controversy, and of possibly being a bit of a scammer. He's known to be a grifter and as someone who manipulates their audience's emotions to profit.
Do you think this is a game?
I guess so far this story does end happily for Boogie, however, because his whole community did rally together and send him several donations.
Well, I was not prepared for the response that last video got.
Mountain Dew drinking bitch.
I want to say that I am utterly and completely humbled by this, because when I uploaded that video, I expected nothing but negativity. Specifically because I left out a lot of reasons that I was having money problems. I left out the fact that I spent $27,000 in legal fees. I left out the fact that it's hard for me to keep a sponsor because there's people who hate me and write my sponsors until they drop me.
A lot of people really don't like me.
I could have talked about the money I've spent on therapy.
Mountain Dew drinking bitch.
The money, all of this other stuff. But I talked about one thing and one thing only in that video, and that was the cryptocurrency loss, because I wanted to own that loss, right? I wanted you to know that I screwed up, and my savings, which should have lasted me till I was like 52, 53, are barely going to last me another year, and I needed to own that. I wanted to own that, so I did.
A lot of people really don't like me.
What I did not expect was how many of you pledged to watch my videos moving forward. How many of you pledged to hit subscribe and turn on notifications? How many of you bought a channel membership? How many of you checked out my sponsors, bought a t-shirt? And some of you went completely nuts and just donated money via Super Chat directly. and I am blown away by it. And I'm going to show you all of that in the analytics section. But before I do, let me say thank you, thank you, thank you, 1,000,000 times thank you. I genuinely don't think I deserve it, but I'm so grateful for it.
Boogie goes on to describe the outpouring of support that he got on his channel and says that even though his last video of Help Me made him lose 332 subscribers, it did help him raise over $1,000 for himself, and there were several people that donated. But again, this isn't a huge amount to live off of. Then he went on to say,
I am genuinely humbled, so thank you.
Mountain Dew drinking bitch.
And what these analytics shows to me is that some of you are ridiculously generous, and I plan to go through the comment section and thank every single last one of you. But that said, it also proves that if I can just get people watching videos again, I'll be fine. That's all I wanted from that video. It's all I want now. I don't want your cash. I want your attention and time if I can get it. What this also proves is that my YouTube rep was right. You guys are interested in me as a person, and you want to know how things are going, and I plan to deliver that to you as well. And also, thumbnails and titles are extremely important, and the fact that I worked on those proves that that's something I really need to improve, and I absolutely plan to do so. So much content coming. All you have to do, ever in life, sit down, drop a like, and watch the videos. And if you can do that, you'll change my world, and I hope you do.
I wanted to discuss this as it is an example of what can happen when you invest all your money into crypto. I'm just saying, you can become BOOGIE2988. But also because I wanted to ask all of you, is BOOGIE2988 a scammer? Then if he's not, is Francis one? A lot of people are wondering if this was all a ruse. I guess only time can tell, but at the very least, it is more than apparent that Boogie needs to better learn how to handle and invest his money. He almost had a nerve to ask his audience to help him out of this funk, as he admitted to spending unwisely as well as being scammed. But it is very awesome that his community came together to help him out. I think we need to keep an eye on him though, and he needs to keep a better eye on his finances. Boogie, my dude, please get a financial advisor, because I know you're going to be watching this video because I'm YouTube's famous. Get a financial advisor before you end up spending all your money on My Little Pony NFTs or a new life in the metaverse where you aren't considered such a laughingstock. Please let me know what you think of all of this down below. I made this video because I want to hear from all of you, especially those who are more familiar with Boogie. I've only seen people react to some of his insanity.
Can't even play the game!
So let me know what you all think. I will leave the link to his channel down below so that you can go and check out all of the videos in full. And no matter where you are or what you're doing, I hope that you all have a fabulous, fabulous, fabulous rest of your day. Take care, and I will see you all very, very soon with another one. Mwah. Bye! Well, at least he didn't rage when he apparently got scammed, though.
Mountain Dew drinking bitch. Dang! Mountain Dew drinking bitch. Dang!